Welcome back to That's a Wrap, where I review TV shows and movies. Today, I'm going to be reviewing the comedy special God Loves Me, starring Marlon Wayans. And I enjoyed it. It should have been just basically named something like Chris Rock's slap or something, or Will Smith, something to that effect, only because the entire stand-up is about basically the slap heard around the world from Will Smith and slapping Chris Rock. And I enjoyed it though, even though it was solely based on it. There was really no other material that he was bringing on, just focused really on that event at the Oscars. He definitely brought the energy, and I enjoyed his take on that situation. The fact that he dropped it a week before Chris Rock dropped his, addressing it towards the end. He didn't really address it, and Chris Rock had way more material outside of that event, which everybody tuned in to Chris Rock's special on Netflix. This one's on HBO, but he had a lot more. Chris Rock had a lot more material outside of that event, where this one, Marlon just kind of focused on the slap and made an hour-long jokes about it, how he reacted. You know, there was some really good jokes, especially like the one where he says Jada summoned Tupac's spirit, because that was Tupac, and the way he walked after the slap and all that stuff. And I thought he had some very good material. I just thought it was way too much on the Chris Rock and Will Smith aspect, though I know what he was going for. And at the end, the last little monologue he did about all of us forgiving each other, that we've all been in that position where we've done something we aren't proud of, and to forgive Will Smith for what he did, because we're not perfect. No one's perfect. We've all been in those positions. And same thing with Jada, same thing with Chris, about how, even when you're an icon like Chris Rock, sometimes, life gets the better of you. And Chris Rock himself would tell you he's done his fair share of stuff that he regrets. But I enjoyed that message of Marlon towards the end. So all in all, I highly recommend it. If you have a HBO Max account, go check out his special and show him some love. God Loves Me is the name of that special. For me, I don't normally rate comedy specials, but I'm gonna give this one an A, because I thought it was well put together, and he definitely brings the energy. Like, my dude is sweating like he's doing cardio, but he basically is, because he does physical comedy, and he doesn't disappoint in this one. So if you're into comedy, if you're into stand-up comedy, then I highly recommend you go check it out. But anyways, those are just my thoughts. I would love to hear your thoughts down in the comments. And like always, that's a wrap.